Alright, it's time once again to count down the top 40 songs in country music according to the media-based country chart for the week ending June 6, 2020. We have one debut on the chart this week. We'll get to that one shortly. First, though, slipping 2 spots from 38 to number 40, the latest by Russell Dickerson called Love You Like I Used To. And moving up a spot to number 39 is Lanco with their latest called What I See. And moving up a notch to number 38 is Old Dominion with Some People Do. Alright, here's the week's only debut, rolling in at number 37 with a follow-up to his number 1 hit, Riding Roads. It's Dustin Lynch with Mama's House. And for a second week at number 36, the latest by Lauren Elena called Getting Good. At number 35, up 2 spots, newcomer Parker McCollum, a newcomer from Austin, Texas, with his first hit called Pretty Heart. And moving up a spot to number 34 is John Party with Ain't Always the Cowboy. For a third week at number 33, it's John Langston and Now You Know. At number 32 for a second week, Hardy with Lauren Elena and Devin Dawson called One Beer. Leaping 3 notches to number 31 is Lee Brice and One of Them Girls. At number 30 for 5 weeks in a row now, it's Midland with Cheating Songs. Up a couple to number 29, the latest by Jason Aldean called Got What I Got. At number 28 for a third week, Matt Stale with Everywhere But On. At number 27, up a couple this week, Brad Paisley, song called No I and Beer. Checking in at number 26 is Gone West with What Could Have Been. At number 25, up 2 spots, here's Kip Moore with She's Mine. At number 24, up 2 spots, Jameson Rogers with Some Girls. At number 23 in its third week on the chart, up 2 spots, Tim McGraw with I Called Mama. At number 22, up 2 spots, Kane Brown, it's called Cool Again. And at number 21, up 2 spots, is Chase Rice with Lonely If You Are. Up 2 spots to number 20, Ashley McBride with One Night Standards. At number 19, up 2 spots, is Thomas Rhett with Hillary Scott, Reba McEntire, Chris Tomlin, and Keith Urban, called Be a Light. At number 18 for a second week, it's Chris Jansen and Done. At number 17, dropping back 2 spots from 15 to 17, Maddie and Tay with Die From a Broken Heart. At number 16, up a spot, Florida Georgia Line with I Love My Country. At number 15, up a spot, is Justin Moore with Why We Drink. Here's this week's biggest mover on the chart, and it's 6th week in the 40, up 6 notches to 14. It's Luke Bryan with One Margarita. At number 13, back up a notch, Keith Urban with his gospel-flavored hit called God Whispered Your Name. At number 12 is Low Cash as they move up a spot with One Big Country Song. And at number 11, moving up a spot, Carrie Underwood with Drinking Alone. Alright, here's this week's top 10 now. Miranda Lambert's up a spot to number 10 with Bluebird. For a second week at number 9 is Sam Hunt with Hard to Forget. At number 8 for a 4th week, Scotty McCreery with In Between. Easing down a notch to number 7, the recent number 1 hit by Thomas Rhett and John Party called Beer Can't Fix. At number 6, moving up 1, it's Kenny Chesney with Here and Now. At number 5 for a second week, the recent number 1 hit by Blake Shelton with Gwen Stefani called Nobody But You. At number 4 for a second week, Carly Pearce and Lee Brice called I Hope You're Happy Now. Slipping a notch to number 3 or number 1 from 2 weeks ago, it's Morgan Wallen called Chasing You. And moving up a spot to number 2 in its 43rd week in the countdown, the song has been on the chart the longest, it's Travis Denning with After a Few. And the number 1 song in country music for the 2nd week in a row, it's the 8th number 1 hit by Luke Combs, joined by Eric Church. It's called Does to Me. And that's this week's countdown according to MediaBase 24/7 for the week ending June 6th, 2020. I'm Chris Godfrey.